Good evening, everybody. It's another cloudy day, cloudy skies for most of the day, very limited breaks of sunshine, maybe a degree or two warmer today because we actually did get some pokes of blue sky around late morning, early afternoon, but it has been really overcast here through this evening, and we'll continue to see more clouds than not, but sun's on the way. Just going to have to give it a little bit. We'll talk much more about that in a second. I want to start here by talking, we're going way down just off the eastern or the western coast of Mexico, I should say. This is Hurricane Hilary. It was Tropical Storm Hilary when I showed you this last night. It's rapidly intensifying. It's already at Cat 2, winds of 110 sustained miles per hour. It's moving to the northwest pretty quickly, and it is eventually going to go due north right along the Baja Peninsula of Mexico here and up towards Southern California. Now, even though it does become a major hurricane, very likely, very strong storm, it is going to weaken significantly because of the colder waters up here. But what we are still looking at is a storm that's going to be bringing a little bit of wind, not a lot, but the more concerning thing is all the soaking rain here, Southern California. And it's so interesting to see a National Hurricane Center forecast cone that goes all the way up to Oregon and Idaho. I've never seen that before. Something that we'll have to watch closely, and certainly their forecasters are going to be very closely keeping an eye on here over the coming days into early next week. Let's look at the Atlantic Basin. Things have been rather quiet lately, but we're starting to see signs of life and things waking up here in the Atlantic. I'm not too concerned with this area. A little disturbance over the Gulf of Mexico, likely not something that would impact us anyway, at least not directly. But these guys right here, these two waves that came off the African coast, these have about a 50% chance of development over the next 7 days, and they're going to be heading in that west-northwest direction that takes them out into the open Atlantic. What they do from there remains to be seen, but we will keep you closely posted on that here in the Weather Center. Beach forecast for tomorrow, not looking like a great one with scattered storms, temperatures in the upper 70s. We've got a moderate risk of rip currents, and the waves could be a little bit higher. I'm expecting some windy conditions at the beach tomorrow, or at least breezy conditions, depending on what your threshold of really windy is. It's not going to be sand-blown wind, but it is going to be enough of that onshore flow to kick up the rip currents and kick the waves up a little bit in the surf as well. Stationary front sitting offshore, a lot of rain that we're watching just pass by. It's grazing the Cape and the Islands tonight. Most of southern New England is dry, though, and then you see some showers here back to the west where skies are a little bit clearer. You can think high pressure to our north and east over the Canadian Maritimes for bringing in that wind off the water, that east onshore flow that's been keeping us stuck in the clouds. Now we've got a cold front coming in from the west. This brings in a slight chance of severe weather tomorrow, a 1 out of 5 chance, or a level 1 out of 5. So it's on the low side, but we do have the things that come along with this: flooding, gusty winds, even small threats of hail, and a weak spin-up tornado. It's a non-zero tornado chance, so we have to closely watch for that. Mainly quiet overnight, couple of showers. We're starting to see more activity coming in tomorrow morning with some thunderstorms. Here comes that strong line here through the middle of the day, right around lunchtime. Improving conditions as we head into the afternoon, and that's going to set off some excellent weather. Humidity drops off the cliff as we head into the weekend. Gorgeous day on Saturday, feeling a little crisp and fall-like in the morning. Sunday, warmer. If you're looking for the next good beach day, I say it's this. And then Monday into Tuesday, slight chance of a shower in between here, a little bit more cloud cover. It cools things off Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.